Good afternoon, everybody. How you guys doing today? Welcome back to my channel. I want to give you guys an update on the mass shooting that occurred October 25th, approximately 7:56 p.m. Um, the suspect is still at large. There was a person of interest. His name is Robert Card. He has went from a person of interest and now he is a suspect. Robert Card is presumed armed and dangerous. The shooting happened, like I said, last night before 8 o'clock. The first shooting occurred at a recreation facility in Lewiston, Maine. This recreation facility has a bowling alley in the facility. There were children there playing in a bowling league. Um, it is alleged that Card entered the recreation area and started shooting. He shot multiple people. He then fled from that scene and went to another scene, a bar and grill or a bowling type, alley situation. Um, oh, not a bowling alley. I'm sorry, a pool that they played pool there and all types of billiards and stuff, right? So he fled. That was the second scene, the bar and grill. He shot several people there. It has been there were conflicting um reports as to how many people had died, but it is now being confirmed via a news conference, a press conference that I just watched, that there have been confirmed 18 people dead in this mass shooting. Eight of those people have been identified. 10 of those people have not yet been identified. It is said that they are requesting DNA for some of those dead, and that is just an example of how bad this mass shooting occurred, the level of carnage. Anytime you have to get DNA to identify a body, that lets me know that it was, the bodies are in pretty bad condition. So uh, like I said last night, it was a shooting. There have been he was identified immediately via several photos that were taken on the security cameras. I'm assuming of him entering these areas. As a result of that, um, after he left the second shooting, it is they even caught the car that he fled in. He fled in, I believe they called it a white Subaru. He exited that vehicle, the white Subaru, and entered. No, I don't know if this is a white Subaru. Please forgive me, but it was a white vehicle. I thought I had a picture of it, but I guess I don't. Anyway, he got in one vehicle and out. And they suspected he got into another vehicle. It sounds to me like this was a planned attack. As a result of him, the suspect still being at large, the Maine community has been requested to shelter in place. They shut down um the schools and a lot of businesses. A lot of businesses have been shut down. Um, people in that community are pretty horrified. There were a lot of casualties, of course, and I just stated 18 dead and up to 13 injured. There were a lot of casualties. They were rushed to the local hospital as well as the hospitals in that area. One thing to note about this community, they said about the state of Maine, they actually said that there have only been a handful of murders in this community. So now to have this type of event happen into such a you know uh, uh densely populated already state and area as this is horrific to the people. The people were asked to go to another recreation facility to reunite with their family members. But Mr. Card, like I said, has gone from a person of interest to a suspect. As far as Mr. Card goes, they say he is a ex-military veteran, right? Last summer he committed himself. They said earlier this summer he committed himself into a mental health facility. He said that he was hearing voices. He said that he was seeing things. So he stayed in that mental health facility for 2 weeks. People are of the I heard the press conference, and in the press conference they were asking why he was um permitted to retain his firearms, right? And so not only that, he is a trained firearm instructor. He is and believed to be in the Army Reserve based on a base in Saco, Maine. They also said that he earlier this year he threatened to shoot up that National Guard base. Um, because of the mental health issues they're assuming. They really don't know why he threatened to shoot up the base. They don't know why he did what he did last night. There is an ongoing investigation, and I just wanted to give you guys an update. This is very shocking. For this community, but we know that there have been several mass shootings on a yearly basis for years. And they say this past year so far, there have been as many as 400 to 500, maybe even 600 to 700 to 800 mass shootings in this country. Over 2,000 people have been reported, dead because of the as a result of these mass shootings. Like I said, this is a ongoing investigation. Um, I just want to pray for that community. I'm asking you guys to pray for that community. They're actually asking the residents of the community to shelter in place. Mr. Card is clearly armed and dangerous. They don't want anybody to approach him. They're asking the community if they hear or see anything suspicious, no matter what it is, they are to call immediately. They have been asked to, remain in their homes under lock and key because he is very, very dangerous. So this is all I got on this right now. Thank you guys for supporting me. And if I hear anything else, I'll come back to do another video. Please like, share, subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Pray for these victims as well as the families. And I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Bye bye. Peace.